Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the Kingdom of Greece. In the last episode, we finished our war with Peru. So Peru is now part of us, and we have a radar forces against Bolivia to prepare for war with Bolivia. And we have also prepared attacks on Chile as well, and we are justifying a war against Chile. These are going to take a little while yet. 24th of February for Chile, and the 20th of December for Bolivia. So that is being worked on. And then we will work on Paraguay and Argentina and Uruguay and Brazil eventually. So that project is still running. We also started distributing our forces along our border using fallback lines instead of, front lines. Because front lines against members of our faction just don't work. And so we can see that we are running pretty thin along this border with Germany here. So we're going to have to throw a lot of troops at that borderline. So we'll get to work on it. And we are continuing to, build up our fleets and everything, so we got a lot of work ahead of us. So let's just go ahead and get time rolling forward as we continue to work. Bolivian posturing. And what I've been thinking is that once South America is dealt with, which it's going to take a little bit yet. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries we got to knock over. And Brazil's pretty big, so that might take a little bit of time to knock over. But we're going to do, multiple invasion fronts to do that. And as I was saying, once this is done, it's going to take us a lot of time. Between the time when basically all of the minor wars are over and we are prepared for the war against the Axis. Because I'm going to need to at least triple, if not more, the current size of my ground army. And, I mean, the Navy's actually fine. We have, plenty of ships. The Air Force is also in pretty good shape. But we can always make it better. So we're going to have to spend a lot of time for me to get all of these divisions trained, to get all of the construction projects done, all this sort of thing. So at some point here, probably not too many more episodes, what I'm going to have to do is probably burn a lot of time off screen to just get a lot of that done. Just, set the game to run at speed 4 and go play Final Fantasy 15 or something for a while I get stuff built. So there's going to be some time skips coming. Oh, we got some more of these guys. We're going to assign them to there. And because we've got, right now we're building infrastructure, right? We got lots and lots of infrastructure being built. Then I'm going to need to build hardened fortifications along pretty much our entire border. I need to get radar stations built. I need to get anti-aircraft guns built. I need to get naval fortresses built. I need to get my airports along the border improved to handle the maximum number of aircraft. Maybe even a few more naval bases built up in key locations. So just a ton of work to do as we prepare for this. And yeah, because once we declare this war, the giant hammer of the Axis army is going to drop on us, and we got to be ready for it. So, and I see the early stages of that war are going to be fairly slow, most likely. We're going to be doing a lot of fighting on the periphery, trying to take out Canada. Trying to take out all these little pieces down here. This chunk here. Taking out the British Islands. Consolidating the Scandinavian peninsula here. Pushing across Asia, that sort of stuff. So it'll be interesting, that's for sure. And right now, we are just waiting for war justifications to finish. Got a month to go on Bolivia. Another 3 months to go for Chile. So another thing I gotta start working on doing, oh, rocket artillery, okay, is going through and starting to break down the fleet into smaller, discrete task groups. Carrier task groups, large surface fleets, that sort of thing. So, oh, we got some more of these. You guys get to this front. Not enough to make another army out of that stack yet. We got 10 more heavy armor. I wonder if I shouldn't make these as like fully concentrated entire heavy armor armies. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's gonna be hard. You guys delete your orders and then reestablish a new fallback line. Actually, let's just put them over here, just so that they're easier to manage there. So the heavy armor is going to be kind of, specific, concentrated, at the point of attack, designed to, punch the line at that point. At least that is the intent. Oh, I gotta think about this. Roads. It's owned by Italy. There's a connection here. I have to put some sort of defense here. Probably Marines, because they're going to be the easiest to jump across that gap. Alright. Another thing to think about. $275 army experience. And someone in the comments had mentioned that I might need modern armor. And the problem with the modern armor is that it doesn't count as medium armor. It counts as a completely separate category. So I have all this medium armor built. And if I convert all of my armor divisions to modern armor, they just sit in a depot, wasting away. So I'd have to create like an entirely specific template for them and build them separately. I really think that should be merged with medium armor as like another stage of medium armor. Justification complete. For Bolivia. Alright. You guys. Let's declare war. conquer Bolivia. We're going to have you guys initiate your attack. And they really shouldn't be able to stop me. Now, one thing I could do... Well, actually, I'm not even worried about it because, again, La Paz is right there. And, like, right there, that's their primary victory point. I think their only victory point. Improve centimetric radar. Let's continue working on that radar. Alright, looks like we've broken through the initial stages. And that'll also give me a little bit more frontage against Chile here. I think it might actually be better for you guys to launch an attack there. Yes. So I don't want to open up a gap in the line. Looks like we're doing... We're only attacking one division? Well, La Paz has fallen. And I'm probably thinking that probably isn't enough. Not quite, 93%. I think we just have to win a few more battles and take a little bit more territory, and then it'll fall over. Ah. Okay, we got the jet fighter running. Ah, there we go. Bolivia is done. Take all states and turn. Done. We took 2 states. Annexed. Good. Now. This army. Army 15. Sign of this order. Yeah, these guys should be spreading out, right? Yeah, there they go. Okay, now you guys... I'm gonna have you... actually swing down here and line up against... Paraguay. There. And again, I need to get the infrastructure built properly and repaired. So, repairs and infrastructure. Build it. Alright, and we might as well just go ahead and start justifying the war goal against Paraguay. And then we'll tell these guys to just attack. Nothing fancy. When will that be done? That will be done on the 13th of August, 1953. So, that's quite a ways away. Alright, let's see what we've got. Any new divisions? No. We got some new divisions over here. Alright, so let's take... separate those guys out. And let's create them as an army. Get a new commander there. And we'll make this like a slightly different shade of blue. All right. I got these 59 heavy infantry divisions. Actually, I probably want to give them... Do I have any more? No, that is where I'm deploying the heavy infantry. I moved that deployment point. So... should be good. Because one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the heavy infantry and I'm going to line up over here. And then I'm going to try and, you know, close the gap here during the early stages of the war. Just to kind of, you know, fill this front out correctly. Now, is there anywhere that I could build some more naval bases? Yes, there are. So actually, I need a few more. So let's actually get some of those building. Because I need to fill in this here for the battle cruisers. Ah, we're about to get the first of our new battle cruisers built. Tomorrow. Okay, so when was this again? February 24th. Okay, so we are going to launch this naval invasion down here and make for Santiago. We're going to drop these 20 paratroopers here to take this city while we launch an attack here. So we're just going to cause all kinds of chaos. Alright. What does the infrastructure look like here? It's overloaded, but not terrible. And that'll improve as we build up the infrastructure. Then we'll line up against Argentina. We'll do the same thing. We'll schedule naval invasions along the coast here. We'll drop guys in to wreak havoc behind the lines as we push across into their territory. We now have 72 divisions here. So let's actually take... let's take 60 divisions. Let's give them a commander. This will need to be a field marshal. I'll make them a slightly lighter shade of green. And we're going to give them a position over here. Let's put them on this line here. Alright, getting there with Chile. End of the month. Ah, we almost got enough to make another new army. Okay, how is it looking along the line here? Do we have gaps? We have gaps. It doesn't look like it. Actually, we're doubled up in certain spots. So that is good. I don't know if it's enough. 125 divisions. I might want to bring that up to somewhere near 200 divisions on that line. Rocket artillery upgrade. Advanced rocket artillery. So when will we be done more of those light divisions? Ah, not too much longer. Let's actually speed it back up again. Yeah, I don't want any more than that there. I need something over here. It doesn't necessarily need to be big. Ah, free dockyards. Good. Research finished. Military police 4. Alright, so this tree is done. Just making sure. Oh! Justification of Chile is done. Ah, we finished research on super heavy tanks. Okay. Since we went ahead and researched it, we might as well get super heavy tank destroyers. Super heavy self-propelled guns. Why not? Okay, so let's see here. Chile. Declare war. Alright. You guys. Oh! Right, we don't actually have those sea zones taken care of yet. Can my submarines just get over here real quick? I'm not gonna bother splitting it up. Okay, so they're moving. Once they're in position, then we'll actually launch the assault. I should probably keep a fleet over here anyway. We can use the subs. No, they're coming over. Once they get through the Panama Canal, they'll almost be there. Here's what I could do. Let's say... do that. And actually... activate your plan. We do have air superiority, right? No, we do not. Get our planes up. Attack. Oh, they don't actually have any orders. Ah. There we go. Now attack. Did our entire force get wiped out? Yeah, they did. Well, that's unfortunate. That didn't work. What about the navies? I probably dropped them a little too close, but I didn't have enough range. That was weird. Oh well, no big deal. Alright, we are in. Go. Let's see if the Marines have more success. Oh wait, no, you're not the Marines. You are the Marines. Go. Ooh, we have free civilian factories. How is that even possible? Really? Okay, so is there any more infrastructure we need to build? No, I think it's all queued up. Very, very nice. Okay, so what we're going to do now is do land forts. And for starters, we're going to fortify this entire border. What low manpower? We have 4.4 million men. In our manpower pool. That's ridiculous. And we aren't even on the best. We are just on... oh, we're on extensive conscription. I mean, I could kick this up. You know, to... well, we could definitely kick it up by the time we actually get to war with the Allies. Not the Allies, the Axis. Ugh. That'll definitely allow us to kick up the recruitment. But 4 million men in the manpower pool is not low manpower. It's kind of silly. Yeah, I just played that that airdrop badly. That was my fault. I should have launched the attack on the front first and then dropped the guys behind. So I will make a mental note of that for the future. Alright, so you guys take the port. Actually, some ships in that port. Take the port and then march on Santiago. Super heavy tank destroyer. Go for super heavy anti-air. Super heavy self-propelled artillery. Let's see. What else can we get? We've got all that. We've got all that. Heavy fighters. We'll never use them, but that's being worked on. I think the heavy fighter is the only thing we can work on. We might as well queue them up, I guess. You guys launch an attack there, please. Thank you. Ah, especially now that we have them cut off. I just want to make sure that these guys can get into Santiago. Alright, so we destroyed that division. Now, trying to punch through here is going to be difficult, but shouldn't matter because we are invading behind them. Man, these guys are moving slow. Modern tanks. Okay, so let's go with the modern tank destroyers. Well, what's my medium tank production right now? Light tank, medium tank. Alright, yep. Actually, hold on. We're going to need a contingent to stay behind. There we go. Alright, we have taken Santiago. So let's give these guys some orders to push south. Oh, never mind. Take all states of Chile. End turn. Done. Very good. Okay, so we were actually at the 30-minute mark now, so we'll just go ahead and we'll end it here. It's a good spot. We are justifying against Paraguay. We'll take out Paraguay. Then once that's down, we will begin working on Argentina. We had one little mishap there, but ultimately it's not too terrible a problem. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.